Welcome to the Angular Avatar component tutorial. The Syncfusion Angular Avatar component is a CSS-based element used to design visually appealing profile pictures, initials, or icons effortlessly. In this video, I will show you how to add this component to an Angular application. I will also demonstrate the different sizes and types of avatars and how to integrate the avatar component with other UI components. Before we get started, make sure you have installed the latest version of Node.js. I'll use Visual Studio Code as my editor and show the output in the Edge browser. Let's start the application creation process. I open Visual Studio Code and install the Angular CLI using the command npm install -g at angular/CLI. Next, I will create a new Angular project using the command ng new project name and name it My Angular App. Here I will choose CSS option to add a CSS style sheet. The project creation has started, and an Angular project with the dependencies is created. I navigate to the project folder. To use the avatar component, I install the Syncfusion Angular Layouts package using the command npm install at syncfusion/ej2 Angular Layouts --save. Next, I must register the trial license key to use Syncfusion components. I open the main.ts file and import the register license method from the Syncfusion ej2 base package. Using this method, I register the trial license key. For instructions on how to generate a trial key, refer to the link in this video's description. The application is now configured to use Syncfusion components. To add the avatar component, I open the app component HTML file and remove the default code. An avatar is a CSS-based component that will be rendered only if the appropriate classes are added to the target element. So to display a profile picture first, I add a division element with a class container. This element will act as the outer layer of the avatar. Within it, I add a division element and set the class name to avatar. The built-in class will add the required CSS styles to display this division element as an avatar. To add the image, I add one more class image. To access the CSS styles of the avatar component, I need to import the necessary CSS references. I navigate to the style.css file, import the necessary material theme references. Then define the CSS classes, avatar and image, and set the image source using the background image property. To align the division element, I add the container class and then apply the margin CSS styles. Next, run the application using the command npm start. You can see the profile picture displayed in the default medium size. Apart from this dimension, you can also render images in different sizes, such as extra small, small, large, and extra large. Let me demonstrate how to add small and large-sized avatars. I add two more division elements with the CSS classes, avatar and image. To display a large-sized image, I add the CSS class, avatar large. Similarly, to display a small one, I add the appropriate CSS class. To align these images, I navigate to Style CSS file and add the margin style. Looking here, the profile pictures are displayed in different sizes. So far, I have shown you image type avatars. You can also display SVG icons, font icons, initials, words, letters, and custom icons using the avatar. Now I will show you how to display initials instead of images. First, I comment out the other avatar components and keep only the large avatar. To display initials, I remove the image class and include the initials in the target element. You can see the avatar rendered with initials. By default, the avatar is displayed in a square. It can be changed to a circle by adding the avatar circle CSS class. To demonstrate, I add the avatar circle class to the target element. See, the profile picture is displayed in a circle. Finally, I will show you how to integrate Avatar with other UI components like card, badge, list view, etc. In this example, I will incorporate Avatar into the card component. I plan to use the Syncfusion Angular card component to design a card and an avatar to display the profile picture. I will design a card with a profile picture, name, designation, and description. Let me start designing the card. First, I add a division element with the class cardContainer. Using this class, add CSS styles to the container. Within it, add one more division element, which will act as a Syncfusion Angular card. Then, add a predefined class eCard to the division element. This eCard class will add some default style attributes to the outer layout of the card UI. I add the class eCustomCard to add styles to the card. Next, I add card elements like header and content with appropriate CSS classes, eCard header and eCard content. I add the existing avatar component to display the profile picture inside the card header. As I want to display the image here, I remove the initials and add the class image. I also change the avatar size to extra large by modifying the class to the avatar X large to enhance the card's appearance. Then I navigate to the style.css file and define the required CSS styles like margin, padding, left, box shadow, and so on for the appropriate CSS classes. Checking now, the card is rendered with the specified content, and it has the avatar component for displaying the profile picture. Let me summarize. In this video, I have shown you how to add the Syncfusion Angular Avatar component to an Angular application. You've seen the different sizes and types of avatars and how to integrate the avatar component with other UI components. You can download the example used in this video from the GitHub link in the video description. I have also provided a link to check if you qualify for a free license key to use our Angular components through our community license. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please like and subscribe to our channel.